Hello and welcome to Matchday Live. Now we are facing Mansfield tonight. It's 7 o'clock kickoff, so it'll begin very, very soon. Now if you want to watch that game, go to live.salfordcityfc.co.uk. Make sure you do that. You'll be able to get your match pass on there as well. For UK viewers, it is £10 and for international, it is £7. And those prices are set by the EFL. You'll be able to have full commentary on there as well, and you'll also have replays as well, so make sure you check it out. Now tonight's team is on your screens right now as well, and I've got it right here. We have got Václav Hladky, Ibu Torre, Jason Lowe. We've got Ash Easton, Tom Clark, Ash Hunter. Obviously Ash Hunter's back. Surely you guys have noticed that yet and you're excited about it, so it'd be great to have his creative side into this team. We've got Sean Bernard, Oscar Threlkeld, James Wilson, Brandon Thomas-Asante and Ian Henderson as well. So quite a strong starting lineup there. Let me know what you think in the comments right now as well, what your thoughts are on that team. Is there anything different you would do? Are you excited to see Ash Hunter back? Let us know in the comments and we'll be reading them out as well. Now, if you haven't seen the last game we had when we were away at Mansfield, we had a victory then. Hopefully, we'll mirror that tonight as well. So if you have missed it, here's a little reminder of what happened last time. So that is what happened last time when we had this fixture. Were you there? Let us know in the comments too. We'll try and reminisce these moments too. Also, we'd just like to say that obviously with the impending national lockdown announcement that got said, if anyone needs anything, do let us know. This club is here for you. DMs are always open on the accounts as well. We also have posted some of the helpline numbers if it's needed as well. So make sure you check them out if it is needed. It's okay not to be okay, everyone. So make sure you do check them out as well. Now, if you want to watch the game, as I said, go to live.salfordcityfc.co.uk. Make sure you check that out. It's the only way to watch the game tonight. Hopefully there'll be plenty of goals. Let me know your score predictions right now as well, because we'll go through them in just a moment. So, on Facebook, thank you to everyone who's been getting in touch. We have got Martin Cooper says he thinks it's going to be a tough game, and he reckons it's going to be a draw. You know what, I'm after 3 points, Martin. I have to say, I really am. So hopefully there'll be some more of you that are saying it's going to be a win. See, this is what I'm talking about. We've got Christopher Manir. Thank you for tuning in. He says it's going to be 2-0 to Salford City. Do you think that Christopher's right with that result? Let us know. Who do you think is going to score those goals as well? Because that's what we want to know as well. We have also got John Keever that says that we need to turn up and put in a good performance. I'm going for 4-1 to Salford City. Now, 4-1 sounds like a cracking score prediction. I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with that. Adam Franks, thank you for letting us know your score prediction. He says 3-1. 3-1 is also something I'm not going to turn my nose apart. I'm definitely not. So it should be very, very exciting to say the least. So thank you for those score predictions as well. We've got Harry Day on Facebook as well. Thank you for tuning in. He's talking about Brandon Thomas Asante. So a lot of things to look forward to there. Hopefully some more score predictions as well. So get in the comments, let me know what you're thinking. But before all that, I had the wonderful privilege to speak to someone part of the Mansfield Stag Supporters Association. Someone's very important to them, a guy called Kieran. Now thank you for letting us speak to you, Kieran. Seems that with his experience of being part of the Stag Supporters group, he spoke to us about what his thoughts on the games were tonight and what it's like from a Mansfield perspective. So take a look at the Salford fans. He might give us some tips about who's going to be the danger players for Mansfield tonight.
Now, what do you think the game will be like tonight? Do you think it'll be a tough battle, or do you reckon that this momentum after that emphatic win for Mansfield is going to kind of get them through to tonight?
I think that we're going to experience a totally different game to the last two games that we've had at Scunthorpe and against Port Vale. We're obviously facing a side that like to pass the ball. We're facing a side that are gunning for promotion. You know, we all sort of thought Mansfield would be up and around there at the start of the season, but it's not been the season we sort of expected as of yet. But yeah, I think it's going to be a totally different game. I know Salford like to get it on the floor. Our pitch has been, it's taken some stick, but let's be honest, there's been, with COVID, what can you expect the pitch to look like? So I think it had some snow on it as well at the weekend. We played through the snow in the second half. We had a white pitch at the second half on Saturday. So yeah, it's. I'm not sure that the pitch will be suited to passing football. I'm not sure. I mean, I know we like to pass the ball, and to be fair, one of the fourth goal, I think it was on Saturday, I think 10 of the outfield players touched the ball before it went in the back of the net. So we certainly like to pass the ball ourselves. So it's going to be a good game, I think. We're in good form. Salford have got, I think they're still on a bit of a new manager bounce with Richie Wellens coming in, and let's just see what happens. But I think it will be a battle. It will be a tough battle, and that's one thing that Nigel Clough has brought to the Mansfield players, is that they do fight hard. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a 110% effort from both sides, and let's just the best team will win, I think.
I definitely agree with that. There has been kind of a new manager bounce with both teams, haven't they?
Definitely. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you, finally, what are your ambitions for Mansfield this season? Obviously, COVID season, everyone's talking about it. You don't really know what to expect, but what are you expecting at the end of the season?
Well, at the start of the season, I think we were all hoping for at least a top 7 finish. We obviously had a disastrous start with, we didn't win a game for the first, I think it was 12, 13 games, whatever it was. It was a long time. So when that first win came, in the cup against Sunderland and then in the league against Forest Green, it lifted a massive, it really gave everybody a big boost. And of course, the win on Saturday against Port Vale was our first home win. So we've sort of got all of the monkeys off our backs now. We know we've thumped somebody as well 4-0. So I think based on that disastrous start, my ambitions now have completely changed to what they were at the start of the season. I think for now, for me, I would just be very happy to finish above that dotted line at the bottom. Let's just finish in a position where we are in League Two next season, and let's just rebuild again. Because I think most Mansfield fans, if not all, really are behind Nigel Clough and think that he is the right man for this role. So I think we all recognise that we need some additions in January. Let's see what that brings, and let's hope against hope that we can finish above that dotted line. And a complete ambitious, I'd love to finish top half, but let's just see what happens.
So that was our wonderful interview with Kieran from the Stag Supporters Association. Thank you for that wonderful interview, and hopefully we'll see you soon. We don't know when we'll see people again, but we just got to stay positive for the future. We just don't know what's going to happen. But if you want to see more of that interview as well, Kieran speaks about what it's like behind the scenes, working in this COVID season, things to expect, wonderful things that some Mansfield fans have done as well so far. So tune in for that at half-time too, because we've got some nice exclusive content for you as well. So make sure you tune in. Now, thank you to everyone who's sending your score predictions as well. We have got Jake on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, Jake. He said, I'm going 2-0 for Salford City. I think Ibu Toure is going to score, and Henderson as well. So Henderson's going to get back into the goals, he says. So that'll be very exciting to see. We've had Grace Pomfrey on as a guest on the last show, the Salford City Lionesses keeper. And she was talking about how much she'd love for Ian Henderson to get back in amongst the goals onto that score sheet as well. So there's plenty of people advocating for Ian Henderson to score today. We'll keep our fingers crossed for him, that's for sure. Now on Facebook as well, thank you to you guys for tuning in as well. We've got some Mansfield fans that are agreeing with Kieran, saying that Jordan Bowery is the man to watch tonight as well. There was a terrific game that Mansfield had at the weekend against Port Vale, where they had quite an emphatic win, to say the least. But hopefully we will be able to battle that through and give them a piece of our minds, isn't that right, Abby's? So let us know in the comments what you're thinking right now as well. It is nearly time for kick-off, just 4 minutes away. Make sure you get your match pass at live.salfordcityfc.co.uk. Once you go in there, you'll have a choice of getting a full match pass or an audio pass as well. So the full match pass will get you access to the full game with full commentary and replays as well. And that is £10 for UK viewers and £7 for international viewers. The prices are set by the EFL. And then you'll also have a choice of an audio commentary. If you just want to have to listen to something whilst you're there having your tea or having a brew or whatever, you can still listen to it in the background, and that's by our club commentator as well. So very much Salford loud and proud as well. So make sure you check it out. You'll be supporting the club and supporting the boys as well, and hopefully the boys will give you a fantastic result tonight too. We just got to keep staying positive, haven't we, Abby's? So thank you to those sending in comments right now as well. Now thank you on YouTube as well. We have got Angel, thank you for tuning in. He says that, come on Salford, I absolutely love Salford City and I'm hoping that they get a victory tonight. I'm hoping for that too. Now, as I said, it is nearly time for kick-off, just 3 minutes away. So, very, very soon, to say the least. Now, we'll be back at half-time to give you all the latest, talking about who the goal of the month is, getting that later interview as well with Kieran as well to talk about what's going on with the fans behind the scenes. So we'll learn quite a bit about it then, and hopefully have a great halftime result to talk about too, with all your halftime stats provided by EA Sports FIFA 21 too. So we shall see you then, and come on Salford, hopefully we'll get a cracking result tonight.